Dear student, I am starting your lecture number 18. 18 Half wave precision rectifier and full wave precision rectifier. See, in a last lecture in 17 we have discussed the limitation of ordinary rectifier. I am showing you this is ordinary rectifier circuit. This is your transformer. With the help of this transformer, we have converted the AC signal into the DC. And last time we have shown that if this is your input signal, of the order of millivolt, like this, of the order of millivolt, this is 100 millivolt, then your output is 0. We have discussed. Reason is that this require 0.6 voltage. This diode require 0.6 voltage for the conduction. Your input voltage is of the order of millivolt, so output voltage is 0. So this rectifier, ordinary rectifier using the PN junction diode, the output is 0 when input is of the order, when input AC signal is of the order of millivolt. So whenever you want to rectify the very small signal, you have to use the op-amp. And last lecture we have seen that you can start rectification from 60 microvolt or 0.06 millivolt. In a last lecture I have shown with the calculation. So the title we have seen that op-amp with the diode, the op-amp circuit with the diode, means if you use the diode in op-amp circuit, you can able to get the rectification of the AC input signal of the order of millivolt. So today we will see the half wave precision rectifier. First topic we are discussing half wave precision rectifier using op-amp. We'll discuss from the circuit diagram. So I am showing you the circuit diagram of a half wave precision rectifier. This is your input signal Vi. This is your operational amplifier. This is negative terminal. Okay. This is your feedback resistor I am showing you. Here I am keeping a one diode. This is RL. I am connecting here load resistor across which output voltage VO is to be developed. This diode I am writing D2. Another diode I am connecting D1. This point voltage is VOA. I am writing at this point. Right? This is your resistor RF. This resistor is R. This is R. My input signal is like this. My input signal I am given in this way. This is a plus and negative half. So let us see what is my output waveform. This is my input signal I am showing you. With time I am showing you my input is Vi. Let me show here's my output voltage during each of what will be my output voltage that I want to discuss. Okay, this is a positive of what will be the my output, during negative of what will be my output, during again positive of what will be my the output. Look here. Let us start the how the circuit will work. The circuit diagram of the half wave precision rectifier using the op amp is shown in figure. The inverting amplifier, this is actually inverting amplifier. The inverting amplifier can be converted into the half wave precision rectifier by adding the two diodes D1 and D2 as shown in figure. An inverting amplifier can be converted into a half wave precision rectifier by adding the two diodes D1 and D2 as shown in figure. You have given the input voltage Vi. When suppose Vi is positive, then what will happen? This Vi is positive, so this is a positive voltage. So diode D1 will conduct. Diode D1 will conduct. So at this point D1 will conduct. D1 is conduct. D1 on. So when Vi is positive, remember when Vi is positive, this diode will conduct, and you will get a negative voltage here. This is a minus, and you will get minus 0.6. Minus 0.6 here. If I take this voltage drop across, this is 0.6. So at this point voltage with respect to is minus 0.6. So here minus 0.6 voltage is developed at this point. So as a result, diode D2 does not conduct. During positive half, D1 conduct, D2 does not conduct. Reason is that VOA voltage due to the conduction of this diode is minus 0.6. So I can write during positive half D1 is off and D1 is on and D2 is off. So during this half, positive half, diode D1 will on, D2 off. Current does not flow through the RF. Current is not flowing through the resistor RF. You will not get any voltage drop across RL. If you will not get any voltage across this RL, then my output is 0 during positive half. During positive half of the input cycle, last time telling you, diode D1 will conduct. As a result, you will get here minus 0.6 voltage, minus 0.6 voltage, because positive you are giving to the inverting, you will get inverting sign of the positive negative, you will get minus 0.6 voltage. As a result, diode D2 does not conduct. You will not get any voltage across RL, output is 0. When this is positive, this will conduct, current does not flow. Understand? So you will get here 0, you will get 0. output across RL is 0. Now, let us talk about negative. When negative half will appear at this point, when negative half will appear at this point, then this diode does not conduct. Due to this negative voltage at this point, output at this point is positive. Op-amps, output of the op-amp forced to be a positive. If this is positive, this diode will conduct and current will flow. And current will flow, you will get a voltage VO across RL. So, during the negative half, during this input cycle, D1 does not conduct, D2 conduct, so you will get the voltage. So I am writing here D1 off and D2 on. As a result, you will get voltage across RL. You will get voltage across RL.
Just a moment.
You understand these things. You get the voltage across RL. Again, listen. When this is negative half will come here, this diode will not conduct due to negative voltage at this point. Output of the op-amp is forced to be a positive. D2 will conduct. As a current will flow, you will get your output voltage across RL. That I am showing you. Saying again. So, for each negative half of the input cycle, you will get the output. For each negative half of the input cycle, you will get the output. So, this is called half wave precision rectifier. In this way, this circuit will work. The slew rate of the op-amp should be very large. Sir, why? What is the reason? Reason is that when this input signal is make a transition from plus to minus through 0, here voltage is changing from minus 0.6 to plus 0.6. So, state of the diode will change from off to on. So, the switching speed of the op-amp should be very large. As a result, large value of the slew rate is required. In this way, this circuit will convert one half of the input cycle into unidirectional signal, that is DC signal, as shown in figure. If this both the diode is made is reverse direction. If both the diode is made reverse, then instead of negative, positive half will be rectified, but signal will be in a negative value, DC will be negative. So you will get negative output. When both the diode is made in a reverse direction, is connected in reverse direction, then positive half will be rectified and you will get the output is negative. So this is the discussion of a half wave precision rectifier. This is called working of the circuit. Now let us discuss another circuit, full wave precision rectifier. Full wave precision rectifier circuit using op-amp. Here I have to mention this output VO, or you can write it is VRL. It is the one of the same. Now let us discuss the next circuit. The circuit diagram of full wave bridge and rectifier I am showing you here. Look here. This is the input Vi. This is resistor R. Plus minus resistor R here. I am connecting one diode, say D1. This is your ground. From this I am connecting this is your ground. Resistor R. Here I am connecting another diode like this. This also connected to the op amp. This say op amp A1. Say op amp A2. This I am connecting to this point. Your differential input is 0. My view I have to discuss, have to get some years. Okay, I have to draw a year into. Look here. My input is like this. This is the input signal Vi, and corresponding output I have to draw. Corresponding output signal I have to draw. PU. Okay. Look here. From this page only what we will discuss how the circuit works. This is a full wave precision rectifier using the op amp. Let us say this is your input is positive. If input is positive, Vi is positive, then you have given the voltage at which point? Inverting terminal. So this output will be negative. When this is positive, this output will be negative. and due to this negative, this diode will conduct and this does not conduct. Please try to understand. This diode will conduct and this diode does not conduct. Why? Input is positive. You have given input to the inverting terminal. So output of the op amp will be negative. Output of the A1 will be negative. This negative is connected to cathode of the diode D1. As a result, this will conduct, this does not conduct. So this behaves as a open circuited, this behaves as a short circuited. So I'll show this open circuited means no need to connect this. Short circuited means I can show like this. So same circuit I can show in another way also. Same circuit. Look carefully. Here is not possible to draw. I will make a modification here. This is nothing but I can connect here. Or let me show on another page. The same circuit I can show like this. When Vi is positive, at that time I am showing this circuit. Look here. Let us see the justification why you can show like this. Look here. This is short circuited, this is open circuit. Can I say this point is output of the A1 is connected to the input of A2? Can I say output of A1 is connected to the input of A2? So see here. Output of A1 is connected to the input of A2. See again. This diode, here one diode, you remember this, that diode was conducting, the diode is conducting, so I have shown it is short circuited. Here is some another diode, open circuited. Okay, so I have shown like this. Okay, and this output is connected to the input of this A2 through R. You can see through R, I have connected through R. Sir, you have shown here ground. What is the reason why? This is already ground. Sir, why you have shown ground? Reason is that, see, this is how shown the ground. Reason is that this does not conduct, because here the what? The voltage at this voltage here is 0. This does not conduct down. So I have shown this terminal is what? Grounded. Reason is that, so I have shown the grounded. Because here what the diode which you connected it to here, it is not conducting, right? So I have shown it is ground. So what is my output voltage? When this is Vi is positive, when Vi positive, VO of A1 negative and VO of A2 will be again positive. Be this negative, this is positive, this will be negative. The negative is coming here, you will get positive because it's an inverter. There is a positive signal, you will get negative like this. This is a negative signal you are giving, so you will get here positive. So this is a, for a positive half I can say, for a positive half I can say this circuit is work as a, means which circuit you can say, this circuit work as a two-stage inverter, and output will be, and you can say output will be during positive half, you will get your output is positive. I'll show you. So during positive half of the input signal, this short circuited, this is open circuited, so this will work at a two-stage inverter that I have shown you. This is a two-stage inverter, and when input is positive, A1 output negative, A2 output positive, so I will get the positive output during positive half cycle. Okay, or I can write here D1 on, D2 off. Now look for the next, you can say. When this is negative, sir, then what will happen? When this is negative, this is a negative, this you will get positive. When you will get positive, this diode does not conduct, D1 does not conduct, but D2 will conduct. Look again. D1 does not conduct, D2 will conduct. Why? When this is negative half cycle will come, negative half cycle at Vi, output of A1 will be positive, so diode D2 will conduct, D1 does not conduct, so I will show open circuit. Look, means like this, I will show like this, and this is in this way. This is your open circuit. I think you understand. This is open circuit. So this circuit, say voltage is here is V1 at that time. V1 voltage is developed. So this circuit I will modify and I will draw like this. See, look here. What is the way of drawing? This is given to the A1. This is R. This I have shown the voltage V. This is, I will say 2R. I will show you what is the reason. Plus this is connected here, resistor R. This is A2 minus sign here. Look here now. See, R plus R, 2R. So that I have shown 2R. Look. R plus R, 2R. Look here, 2R. 2R. This is as it is. This is a Vi. This is as it is. This is as it is. The voltage we have written. Look again. As it is, Vi, R plus R, and like this. So this voltage I want to calculate now. This, what is this voltage at this point? So this voltage at this point. If I want to calculate this voltage, what I'll do? I'll make some current, direction of current. I'll show the direction of current. You can see that I'll show the direction of current. Current will flow like this. Current will flow in this direction. One current will flow, yes. Third current will flow here. Total current is 0. One current, second current, and third current. So this current I will say V, voltage is at this point is V. So this voltage is also V because differential input voltage is nearly 0. So whatever potential, same potential. So this potential is also V. This Potential is also V, you can say. This is a V potential. So what the current in this direction? V upon total resistance 2R. What the current here? Vi by R. What the current? V by R. So I am showing that. Look here. See, this current is V by 2R. This is a V voltage because differential is 0. So we have taken V voltage. This current is V by R. This current is Vi upon R. So for this circuit I can say current at this point, total current is Vi upon R plus V by R plus V by 2R is equal to 0. So Vi upon R is equal to minus, this is nothing but the, you can say 3 by 2R, 3 by 2 into V by R. Sorry, this is your RR is gone. So input voltage Vi is what I can write. Vi is nothing but the, you can say minus 3 by 2 into V, or V you can say is this minus 2 by 3 into V, voltage at this point. Now let us simplify this circuit. I am simplifying this circuit. Look carefully. I am simplifying this circuit. So see, this is nothing but I will show like this. For what is the voltage at this point? V voltage I have written minus 2 by 3 into Vi. By this we have derived by this way. This current plus this current plus this current is 0. So I get Vi. So from Vi I can get V. Now Vi got. Let us draw this circuit. Third part A2 I can draw like this. This is a 2R minus plus this is resistor R. This is A2 op amp. What is Vu? And this voltage you will minus 2 by 3 Vi. So why you shown like this? See, this potential and this potential is appropriately same. So this 2R I have shown what with ground for A2. This is now non-inverting amplifier. This voltage already we have calculated, so I have written here. So for non-inverting amplifier, you know that output voltage VO is nothing but the gain multiplied by input. So what is your gain? 1 plus R upon 2R. What is your input? Minus 2 by 3 into Vi. I think you understand. This gain is what 1 plus R by 2R. So this is 3 by 2. This is 3 by 2. This is 2 by 3. So it is minus Vi. We will get minus Vi. But Vi is negative. So Vo is positive. So we are getting, during this negative half, we'll get again the voltage. See, at the output, we'll get the voltage at the output. Look here, we get the voltage at the output. How much? Vo is positive. Vo is how much? Vi. So Vo is positive means you are getting the input signal, same positive half cycle. So during positive half of the input cycle, you will get the output. During negative half of the input cycle, you will get the positive output. So both half of the AC input signal is converted into DC. So in this way, full wave rectifier
Just a
circuit
second.
will work. I'll discuss in a with a few sentences. Look again. This is your actual circuit. If I draw the circuit again, this is your actual circuit. This is your actual circuit. The diode D1, D2. When Vi positive, D1 on D2 of circuit work as a two-stage inverter. Two-stage inverter. So positive, you will get positive, negative, again positive. This is not in circuit then. So your positive will be rectified. Okay, your positive will be rectified. When Vi is negative, D1 off, D2 on, so this will on. So I have calculated the voltage at this is not there. So I have calculated the voltage at this point is a minus 2 by 3 Vi. So I have calculated the VO. You have given the voltage is minus 2 by 3 Vi. You know Vi is negative, so negative become positive. You will get your output is positive. So for positive you will get positive. For negative you will get positive. And both half is converted into the DC. This circuit is also known as a absolute value circuit. Reason is that if the input is negative, even the output is positive. Input is negative, even the output is positive. Due to this reason, this circuit is known as a absolute value circuit. This is the explanation, means working of the circuit. In this way, you can write the working of the circuit.